And this is a team that stands out.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Stephen Curry.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Siakam is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Noel. Then there's Gordon. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, they've got Warren. Bryant is out there with Harrell. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Rozier in at the 2. Paul outside. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
On the wing, Bryant. Back to Curry. Over Paul. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got his 2nd bucket tonight. I think when we get into these later stages of the season, Steve, you can see why so many teams put an emphasis on depth these days.
Yes, the reason why there's a lot of mileage on everybody. It's crucial to have players down the bench that you can depend on.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Chris Paul. Here's Rozier. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Paul is doubled to the left side wing. Outside Gordon. From outside the arc, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Now, here's Warren. He had a 21-point outing in their last game again.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Gordon, the pass to Paul. Shoots over Warren. That misses off the backboard. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And you just got to love Steph's passion for the game. Even his pregame workout has drawn attention.
G.A., let me give you this little story. One time in high school, he got so pumped before a game, he actually hurt himself. He jumped up, hit his forehead, and had to get stitches. The man just loves to play, and he loves this game.
Wiggins passes to Siakam. Out to the right wing. Wiggins against Warren, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Curry on the wing, defended by Paul. There's the pass to Rozier. Curry outside, and it's Noel with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Paul is doubled, knocked away. Siakam against Bryant. Wiggins from outside. That one, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. Curry on the wing, covered by Wiggins. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by Curry.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, teams worry about Rozier's speed, so when he pulls up off the bounce, he usually gets a good look.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some...
It sounds so generic to say we have fun.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Heat, they've got Gordon. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Noel. And it's Paul in at the one.
And when he's a roller, Montrezl Harrell can catch any pass because he has great hands.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Miami shooting their first foul shot of the night. Lakers leading by 5.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Bryant. Now here's Harrell. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
To the inside, Siakam. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And the basket by Curry.
I mean, Steph's elite scoring ability plus his relentless approach equals greatness.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Noel finds Paul. And the rejection by Harrell. Now the Lakers on the break. On deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Rozier against Gordon. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Noel. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep three-point range, and it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 22.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Wiggins against Warren, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
It's good. 24 points for him.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Noel throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Harrell slams it in.
We don't talk about it enough. Curry has unbelievable vision.
Paul surveying the floor. And so we wrap up the first half. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, the first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 24 points, and it's just about...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Thomas Bryant. Steph Curry's out there with Terry Rozier. And it's DJ Warren. And Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Curry gets the bucket.
Well, coming off the pick tight, shoulder to shoulder, and then creating space with the dribble. Nice move from Stephen Curry.
Siakam inside. Defended by Bryant. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Paul against Curry. Over Paul. Curry can't get it to go.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And it's Gordon missing. Lakers leading by 15. It's deflected. Here's Warren. Siakam pulls it in.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
To the middle, here's Gordon, and he banks in the layup. 11 points for Eric Gordon.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Rozier against Gordon. Here's Curry. And again, the Lakers no good. The Heat trail by 11. Moving it up. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Back to Curry. On deep. The long distance 3 is barrel. Curry's got 29 in the game.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
6 to shoot. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Gordon. Kicks it out to Wiggins. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 10. Lets it fly. Curry can't get it to go.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The kick out to Warren. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. And stolen by Harrell. And here is Rozier. Curry with it. That one goes. Count it.
Love the work Steph puts into his game. Accurate from every spot on the floor.
And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami, Siakam is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Gordon. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Now Curry. Outside Bryant. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say Gary Payton. I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Siakam. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
I would not want to have to box him out. Siakam has that wiry length. He's mobile. It's just a nightmare.
Here's Curry. Outside Warren. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 16.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And it's Noel missing. Lakers leading by 16. Rozier looking around. Over Gordon. Misses off the right iron. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Paul against Curry. Pass to Warren. And the rejection by Noel.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Down low, here's Rozier. Hangs in the air, and the layup is up and in. And the Lakers lead by 11.
and you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. But they'll get another chance. Wiggins outside. Cans the three.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.